Cookie channel. On this episode, we're gonna do a quick review, and later on I'm gonna do a test firing at my range at Ballistica BGC. What we're gonna do here is do a quick review of the HK94. Again, I said HK94. As you can see here, I know you're gonna say it's an HK MP5. Well, you're kind of correct, but actually this is the civilian version of the HK MP5 back in like the year 80 to 1986, wherein they produced the HK94. Now, what's the difference? Number one, this was designed specifically for the civilian market. As we all know, today, the civilian versions of the submachine guns usually has a semi-automatic mode of fire only. That's it. It's either you can have it on safe, the selector's only safe, or it's semi-auto. The difference of the HK94 here is we have it on safe. The next selection is semi-auto, which will fire one shot every time you pull it. And the big difference of the civilian model compared to the HK MP5, which has a full auto mode, when you put it on the next position, it will only fire a burst of 7. Yes, you heard me right, burst of 7, not burst of 3. So this is the difference of the HK94 compared to the HK MP5, which is the military and the law enforcement model. Another difference you will notice here, it has a flash hider. There's no attachment method, there's no tri-lug, there's no threaded barrel, just the flash hider. And the handguard, if you notice, is a little bit different from the HK MP5. It's a bit thinner than what we're used to with the HK MP5. Aside from that, everything else is the same. Actually, I prefer this better. It has the burst of 7 feature instead of a full auto, so it helps save you on ammunition. So this was sent to me by a client for a full restoration. When it was first given to me, this thing was rusted up and it was not even functioning. You could not even rack the bolt, and the trigger mechanism was all messed up. But right now, after I've worked on it, cleaned it up, tuned it, redid the trigger group, everything works perfect. And just like the usual MP5, it still uses the same standard MP5 magazine. Oh, by the way, the other difference with the HK94 compared to the MP5A5 or A1 is on the magazine release, the MP5 has this paddle switch here to remove the magazine. On the HK94 or their civilian model, you can only have, it only has the button release here for the magazine. So this is the only way you can remove the magazine. It's the button release right here. That's it. There's no paddle release, which we're all used to with the MP5s on the back of the magazine. So there you go. In the next segment, I'm going to do a test fire. We're going to fire it in semi-auto, and then we're going to fire it on the burst of 7 mode. So there you go. See you in the next segment. Okay, we're back. We are here at Ballistica Interactive Shooting Range in BGC, the only live fire interactive shooting range in Asia. As I promised, we're going to do a test fire on the HK94, the civilian version of the iconic HK MP5. We're going to do some test fire on semi-auto, and we're going to do a test fire with their burst fire of 7. Okay, so here we go. There you have it, the HK94, the civilian version of the iconic HK MP5 with select fire, semi-auto, and burst of 7.